Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well. So here we have another odd one out question types. So the direction for the question is we have five sentences related to a topic. Um, Four of them can be put together to form a meaningful and coherent short paragraph. What we need to do, we need to identify the odd one out and choose its number as our answer and key it in. Well, let's move to the each sentences and try to identify or analyze which one option or which one sentence is the odd one from the family. Now, look into the first sentence. The first sentence stated, founded by Annie Flanders as a scrappy downtown magazine in 1982. Details had gone through several iterations before being taken over by Fairchild, which was ultimately moved under the Nast umbrella. Second sentence stated, it was not so filled with arts that it was a doorstop like the flagship magazines, Vogue and Vanity Fair, but it was still robust. Now, sentence 3 stated, in the book, Mr. Perez reveals an opioid addiction that he tried for years to hide, and which, until he got clean in 2007, had him taking as many as 60 Vicodin pills a day. Sentence 4 stated, details had for a time what Tina Brown always used to call buzz, with cover models like Robert Downey Jr., Kevin Federline twice, and Ben Affleck. Sentence 5 stated, with Mr. Perez as editor, the magazine was retooled as a manual for a metrosexual clinging to a certain frat boy quality, lest you call him gay. Okay, so now we have just read all these five sentences. If I talk about this five of sentences, what these five of sentences if joined together, right? So give us some kind of idea, like uh, it forms a one of the paragraph, and the paragraph discusses what the magazine details, isn't it? The magazine details. But if you see that not only it discusses the magazine details, it also um, pointed about the transformation. Transformation under the editorialship or editorship, under the editorship of whom? Mr. Mr. Perez, Peres. So which you can find out, Mr. Perez, right? Uh, but let's analyze each sentence and why sentence or which of the sentence could be considered as the odd one. Let's look into the sentence one. So sentence one, which we read, provides nothing but a background information about what? Background information about the founding and evolution of what? Evolution of Details magazine, right? So setting the context for it, you can talk about the details, and you can talk about transformation, details and transformation, transformation, isn't it? So that's what sentence one point out. If you look into that sentence two does what? Now describe obviously um, details magazines advertising content compared to nothing but the flagship magazines, right? Like Vogue and Vanity Fair, and contributing to the understanding of its market position. So that's what option sentence two is pointed. Sentence three, which is clearly stating about what Mr. Perez, right? Personal struggles with what? Opioid addiction, mm, which is an obviously not related what option one and two is stated. Um, so you can talk about that sentence three could be the odd one, but let's see that option, sentence four and five. Sentence four stated nothing but the Details magazine's period of popularity and highlights some of its cover models during that time, isn't it? So, and what does it do? It does nothing but adding to the narrative of the magazine's history, magazine's history, adding nothing but the story of the magazine's history. So that is what you would find out in the option sentence 4. Sentence 5 is stated what, as far as we read, we find out with Mr. Perez as editor, the magazine was as a uh, retooled as a manual for a metrosexual. So sentence 5 describes nothing but the rebranding, you can say rebranding of Details magazine under Mr. Perez's editorship, and emphasizing its shift in target audience, um, and editorial focus. So, and in that case, if you see that of sentence 1, 2, 4, and 5 are clearly indicating about what? Clearly indicating about the ideas pertinent to the magazines, and also indicating about how you could say that how the magazine details and its transformation under the editorship of Mr. Perez. Now, in that case, if you look into the sentence three stated something different. It is started with the in the book. Sentence 3 stands out because it discusses a personal struggle of Mr. Perez with nothing but opioid addiction, which is not related to the magazine details or its you can say that editorial direction. So therefore, you can consider sentence 3 as purely odd one out, whereas the other sentences focus on the magazine details, its history, its editorial changes, and its a position. It's a position in the market. Position in the market, whereas sentence 3 introduces a different topic altogether. Therefore, you can say sentence 3 would be the odd one out here. Odd one out. Okay. So hope you understood this. That's all. Thank you.